guys, Lego123 here. This time doing another Lego Star Wars set review. This time, as you can see, is on the Death Star Final Duel. As you can see, it includes Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, Emperor Palpatine, and 2 Royal Guards. And it also includes Darth Vader's new helmet, which is of course 2 pieces, set 75093. And then there is the front of the box, and then there is the back. As you can see, all of the features of the set. So now let's take a look at the minifigures. Here they are. As you can see, from left to right, we have Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, Emperor Palpatine, and then the 2 Royal Guards. So now let's take a closer look at each one individually. Starting off with Darth Vader here. As you can see, really nice torso and leg detailing, and he does come with, of course, his red lightsaber. And he's also got handcuffs for Luke there. And then, as you can see, he's got the black cape there. And that new helmet piece is really, really cool. And so, yeah, there is a look at him with everything on. So now let's take everything off and take a closer look. And here he is. As you can see, there is no back detailing, so I have left the cape on. But as you can see, his new 2-piece helmet is really cool. And you can see his face detailing there, which is really accurate to the movie. And then there you can see his back printing on the head, which is really, really nice. And this new 2-piece head mask is really cool, because as you can see, we've got the bottom of it there. And then when you put this bit back on, it makes the full helmet. It's definitely a nice improvement to him, and it is a lot better than the old mask. So now let's move on to Luke Skywalker. Here he is. As you can see, this is of course when he is a Jedi Knight, and he does have his green lightsaber there, and of course 1 black hand, because that is his robotic hand. As you can see, really nice torso detailing there, and then you can see his face there. And then there is his back detailing. You can see that he has got a second face. So if we just take his hairpiece there. So that is pretty much it for Luke Skywalker. There is no cape on this guy. And yeah, now let's move on to Emperor Palpatine. Here he is. As you can see, he has got that angry face there. You can see some of his torso and leg detailing there. And he does of course come with his Force Lightning. And then of course the black cape. But yeah, that's basically it for him with all of his accessories. So now let's take all of the gear off and take a closer look at him. And there he is. And just like Darth Vader, there is no back detailing. You can see his really angry face, and then all of his torso detailing there. And then there you can see his second face, which is pretty cool as well, and definitely movie accurate. But yeah, that's it for Emperor Palpatine. Now let's move on to the 2 Royal Guards. And here is one of them. They are both exactly the same, so we'll just take a look at one of them. As you can see, he's got the double-sided cape there, where it is kind of a darker colour on the inside, and then the red colour on the back. And here it is without the helmet piece. As you can see, they've got a plain black head. And again, just like Palpatine and Vader, there is no back detailing on this. And there you can see the torso detailing. So yeah, that's it for all the minifigures. Now let's move on to the actual set itself. And here it is. And as you can see, the front of it does have these opening doors here. And it has got a nice little detailed pattern on the bottom. And this part here is where you put the Royal Guards, because they're kind of like guarding this place to make sure no one from the rebellion get in. And once you slide open these doors, they cannot come out, which is good. You can see inside there. Now this whole thing can open up, and you do that by pulling this part out here and pulling this bit out. They do get clipped onto here by these little clips, and then you can pull this whole bit out, and then this whole thing is opened up, and it is a lot bigger when it is all opened up. And if you look at it from the side, you can really see just how much bigger it gets. And then when this is all lined up, it makes it more movie accurate when it's like this. But I kind of like to have this bit closed. Now the first feature is over here, and we will see what that is right now. As you can see, there is a bit sticking out here, and it is in this light grey flat bit. Now what you do here is you put Luke there. And the idea is that when you press this down, it makes him do a force jump. And that does work okay. I mean, it doesn't really send him forward like it should. Kind of sends him to the side. But it is a nice little feature. And you can just put him in where you want and make him jump. But yeah, that is pretty cool. And then moving along, you can see we have got this little lever here. Now this bit is kind of, you can put Vader or Luke here, it doesn't really matter. And just stay close attention on these 2 little bits here. So when you hit this bit, those pieces of staircase get launched off. So it's kind of like someone uses the force and pulls them off. And then that kind of shortens the stairs there on these 2 bits. So you can see we've got kind of the little bits of the Death Star there. kind of like energy beams or something. Not really sure what they're meant to be. But then moving up to Palpatine's little throne room. This is a really cool part of the build, and as you can see, more of these little energy things. And then Palpatine's throne here. If I just take this off, this section kind of comes off a bit. If I just take this off, as you can see, has got 2 stickers there, and also a place to seat Palpatine, and there is a little bit here for his cape, but that just goes right there. And behind that, you probably saw a lightsaber hilt. There is a feature at the back for that, as you can see next to the windows. Our little control things there and there, and I'll show you more on those later. And then again, we've got the windows here. And this bit is from an iconic scene in the movie where Luke Skywalker is of course on this bit, and then Darth Vader kind of throws his lightsaber, and this whole bit gets knocked over. And they've done that really easily by, you just have to knock that and the whole thing falls down. So you just knock that and then Skywalker can fall down. And then the windows do open up, but they aren't really intended to do that. I mean, you're not really meant to, but they can do that. And then over on this side, this is of course where Darth Vader throws Emperor Palpatine. So you can have him just go straight down there, and I'll show you more inside that later, but there are some stickers in there which make it look pretty cool. Anyway, turning this around to the back, you'll be able to see some pretty cool things. So as you can see, this is kind of what this would look like from the outside of the Death Star, and it's pretty cool. And then this bit here, you're going to hit this, and then if you look in the window here, if I just take this down, pay close attention on that. As you can see, it pops up, and it is Darth Sidious's red lightsaber. Not really sure why they needed to include that, because he doesn't have his lightsaber in the scene. But it's still pretty cool to get that, and it gives a lightsaber to Sidious, so you can do what you want with it. As you can see, these windows on the back there have got a really nice design. And then, as I said, for in here, as you can see, we've got the railings, and you can kind of see some of the stickers in there. And if we just lift up here, you can see Palpatine down there, and there, he does just fall straight through. There is a little hole in the floor there, so if I just lift this up, you can see he'll just come right underneath it. So yeah, and then you can see the stickers in there. And this is a really nice thing. They didn't really need to put any stickers in there, but it is nice that they did. It makes it more detailed and makes it look better and more accurate to what it was in the movie. But anyway, that is basically it for the Death Star Final Duel. This is definitely a pretty accurate set to the movie, and it is really cool that you can have it in different modes. I kind of like it when it's like this, and it does stop this front bit from opening even further. But this is a pretty cool set. So now onto the ratings for this set. Overall, I'm going to give this set a 9.5. This definitely does recreate one of the iconic scenes from the original trilogy, and it's definitely a pretty cool set. And as for the instructions, we do get one, and it is one of these nice thick ones. And in the back, we've got a list of all the minifigures, and then also an advertisement for the new sets that came out this summer. Obviously, they're not really new anymore. And the 2016 sets, of course, have started showing up because I have got a few of them. And you can see we've got an advertisement for Join the Rebels. And then we've got this thing here with some codes to put online. But yeah, that's basically it for this review. So please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!